For military families, waiting for a loved one to come home can be tough.
But imagine waiting 60 years for a loved one to return.
News 10's Joe Ostrowski has the story of one Wabash Valley soldier who died during the Korean War and who is finally coming home.
It's often called the Forgotten War. After all, official fighting in the Korean War ended more than 50 years ago. But in some places, and among some people, the memories of those lost are still strong. Among the dead, Corporal Robert Archer from Brazil, Indiana. According to newspaper reports back then, Archer had been taken prisoner and died. But while news of Archer's death made it home, Archer's remains did not. All that began to change last year when Archer's nephew got a call from the Army.
Well, the Army called me and told me that they were investigating. They'd found some bodies overseas, and they were investigating it. You know, that's who they were. And it's talking around, they talked to my cousin, and her mom and my dad had sent blood into the Army to be tested.
And so they found a match?
Well, yeah, they did find a match, and then they called me and told me that they found a match, and they wanted to make arrangements to bring him back.
Funeral officials say Corporal Archer's remains will arrive in Indianapolis just before noon on Tuesday. From there, they'll be taken to French Funeral Home in Brazil for services over the weekend. Funeral director Nick French says he hopes some in the community will come out to show their respect as Corporal Archer comes home.
Our nation never forgets its soldiers, and even 50, 60 years later, will provide an appropriate tribute.
And a sign that those who fought that forgotten war are always remembered. In Brazil, Indiana, with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, Joe Ostrowski, News 10.
Corporal Archer is expected to arrive in Brazil at about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon on US 40. Services are set for Saturday.
So that's 2 o'clock tomorrow along US 40.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.